I've done a revised set of notes for YELOW. Put them side by side. And on look on the lyric sheet, I've put some grey boxes around some of the parts, and I'll explain that now. You've got, when you go down sort of like, the way I've called these verses is this. If you look at the top, so you got, look at this song, look at that way round with the song lyrics, and you've got intro, solo acoustic guitar, then you've got intro full band, that line. Then underneath you've got, look at the stars, look how they shine for you, everything you do, they were all yellow. Each line ends with they were all yellow. Now I've called that a verse. I've called that one line, I've called it a verse, right? So when you look at the sheet on the other side, if you look on the other side, the part arrangement, forget all the chords, just the part arrangement. The part arrangement is intro, you see it goes intro band, then verse, refrain. Well, the refrain is, they were all yellow. That's the refrain. So he goes, look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and all the things that you do. And they were all yellow. That gets you to the end of the first line. And then the second line is, stay on that side. And he goes, I came along, I wrote a song for you. And they were all yellow. That's the second line. That's the verse refrain on the second line. I'll show it on this camera as well. And then the third verse, I call the verse, which is, so then I took my turn, which is slightly different timing. That's the third row. Then the break is 2 bars of B. Right? And then you've got the bridge. I've called it, on this sheet I've called it the bridge. The bridge is the G sharp minor bit, which is the, and your skin and bone turn into something beautiful. And you know I love you so, I love you so. That's the bridge. That's because we're going to look at this in a minute. We're going to look at the song in a minute, and we're going to piece it together as if we were in a band. I'm going to try a slightly different approach. But the one thing is, if you've got the two sheets side by side again with the lyric side, the only bit that's different on the new one is if you carry on down from there, you got a swam across, and I drew a line for you. You've got a break after that, those two verses, and then you've got repeat bridge. Last lyric line changes to, for you I'd bleed myself dry. So there's no words for the bridge, whereas in the other one you've got the full words for the bridge. So if you want the words, it's on that. That's the only thing on that sheet that is not on this sheet. And there's errors on the other sheet.
So the one you've just given us is the one.
Unless you need the lyrics for the second bridge, because there's only a little. You can decipher them from this new sheet, because the only bit that's different, I've put the lyric on. But it's just, if you just compare the two, if you have any intention of working on this song on your own after it, I'd say keep the original sheet so that you can reference the lyrics. But once you get the concept of, once you know what's happening with the lyrics, you won't need the first sheet. Because everything that's on, all the chord voicings and everything, there's a little bit more on this new sheet.